John, your thoughts on that one this afternoon?
Big win, just to get back going again. We said that the 2 weeks off the international break, we worked hard, and we was ready to go for this game and get 3 points. And we've got the three goals and 3 points.
You never quite know exactly how it's going to be when you've had that break, do you? In terms until you get out there, but you dealt with. They had a decent amount of possession early on, dealt with that really well, and then used that platform to go on and win comfortably. Yeah,
that's the thing. You obviously don't know. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, being off the grass for a couple of weeks, not competitive games, but we handled it well. Started bright, and once we got the first goal, we felt like we was going to get 2, 3, 4. So good afternoon for us.
Really good afternoon for you, in particular in terms of goal contributions. The first that assist that you provided for Owen Bailey's first one, really good work towards the byline.
Yeah, obviously the last few months I've had chances and not scored, and I'm the biggest critic of myself. I go home frustrated, so to get a goal today is pleasing, and hopefully I can kick on and get a few more towards the end of the season. But yeah, it was a good afternoon. Talk us through it, because you had probably 2 or 3 times when you could have really got that shot away, but you waited for your moment and it was perfect when it came. Yeah, I think the last couple of weeks in training, there's been times where I've took my shot too early, and Cops actually mentioned it to me. He said, just be calm in the box. When I came inside, I knew that if I fainted, he'd go down, and then just being patient, composing myself in the box. I've been quite rash with my chances over the last couple of months, so just took my time with that one and found the back of the net.
Yeah, that composure all the more impressive given how much we know you were desperate for that goal.
Yeah, it's just a confidence thing. Obviously, it's a good thing that I'm in the positions getting them chances, but when you don't take them, it's frustrating, and it's important. It's big moments in the game where I'm not taking them, so I can be quite hard on myself. But thankfully, I've put one in the back of the net today, and once my confidence up, I feel like I'm going to score in every game. So hopefully that starts now.
Have you been feeling confident, despite the fact that you haven't had that goal? You've been waiting for that goal, but have you been feeling confident because your performances seem to have been getting better week on week?
It's just the freedom that you play with. It's always on your mind. When you get a chance, you probably overthink things when you've not scored for a while. But I've had patches before where I've scored a few goals in a row, and when you're in that mood, you just feel unstoppable. So Moles is a prime example. The amount of goal contributions he's got this season, and unfortunately, I've not done that this season on the most part. But there's 8 games left, and hopefully after that performance today, I can kick on now.
The gaffer was saying he feels that certainly over the last month or so that something's really clicked with you, and it's perhaps that understanding exactly what they want from you. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think when I first came in, the gaffers drilled it in for me from day one. But it does take time with certain players, and he mentioned about Moles when he first came in, and it took him I think it took him half a season or whatever. And but I've got the understanding. It's just obviously putting into on the pitch, and I feel like at the moment I'm really taking things on board, and hopefully I can continue.
Not a bad time for it to click if that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't be happier at the moment today. Obviously, I thought about it for the last few days building up to the game, and you just want to prove yourself really, and hopefully for the team as well. Now we can kick on.
Bit more pressure on you, and obviously in the sights of a former club, you get a bit of stick from their supporters as well. Do you feel that, or you just got to try and block that out and do?
No, thrive on it. I've had it obviously a few years ago, and if they want to boo, just spurs me on, and I've shown that over the last few years, and thankfully I've got a knack of scoring goals against my former clubs, and really pleased.
In terms of if you're not putting the ball in the back of the net, putting it on a plate for others to do so, you've been doing that recently as well.
Yeah, that's still important. Obviously, try and create chances and score goals. And when I'm not scoring goals, I've still got to affect the game. The gaffer says to me before every game, go and affect the game, and whether that's goals, assists, creating chances. So I think that obviously set me up for the rest of the afternoon, putting that one to Bales and then getting a goal myself.
Do you feel that goal could be big for you in terms of what you can go on and do between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, I know what I'm capable of. I've felt that in moments the last few years, and it's just a confidence. Just playing with freedom and not overthinking things. When you've not scored for a while and you're missing chances, what you should be scoring, and you should be scoring. It's quite hard to take, and thankfully, as I said, that one's gone in today, and hopefully I can just play with a bit more freedom now and go and get more goals. What's
needed from the team between now and the end of the season? Just keep going in the direction that we're wanting to head.
Yeah, we've got an amazing group, obviously, the senior lads and even like the younger lads, Bales, for example, like we're all pushing each other in the same direction, and we all know our goals, and to achieve that we've got to win games, simple as that, and if we do our jobs we'll be in a good position.
It's one game at a time, but some massive games to come in that promotion mix. You excited for it? Yeah,
it's what you want to be involved in. I've been on the wrong end of the table, and it's not nice, and it's the sort of pressure that you want to play in. Win games and get this club promoted, and we've got an opportunity to do that. So yeah.